All right, so in this video, I'm going to show you how you can brainwash your leads into window replacement buyers, right? So basically, what we do is, so here at Lead Phoenix, we help window replacement companies generate leads, right? We've generated over a thousand leads in the last 3 months alone. So we know what works. We've generated these leads that have actually converted into sales. But one thing that we've actually noticed is that there's a lot of competition in the market, right? A lot of people generate leads, but then their clients are not able to convert these leads into sales, or at least not as much as it was before, because there's so many companies out there right now. But then, how do we brainwash? Typically, I mean, the word is brainwash, but then you find out why I'm actually calling it brainwash, right? So this is actually one of the automations that we use to do this. But I'm going to explain to you what the problem is first of all, and then we'll talk about what the solution is, right? So first of all, the problem is when you get leads, or when your lead vendor sends you leads, so you have this code called hamster wheel. So it's basically a name, email, and phone number, maybe zip code, and then some more information. So you add them to a dialer, and then what do you do? So you buy those leads, you call them. Sometimes you get a voicemail. A lot of clients that we work with complain that they're not able to reach 70% of leads, right? But then, I mean, obviously, you have them in your dialer, and then you call, voicemail, repeat, and then go, keep doing that. But then the problem is, what you are right now is like you're kind of a stranger asking them for money, right? Or they see that call and they're not expecting that call. They may be expecting the call, but then are they looking forward to the call is the question, right? So we haven't earned the right, at least not yet, right, to actually have them, pick up the phone, improve contact rates, and all that, right? So what do we do? So what's the way that we need to fix this, right? So this is what we call the brainwashing process, right? So it's basically education, right? So leads are pre-programmed to get short educational videos from us. So once they become a lead, we just don't. I mean, we actually most of the time we actually generate leads by giving them what we call a lead magnet, where we are giving them a value upfront in exchange for their contact details, right? And then we send them short educational videos. And then the reason why is basically this formula, right? Repetition plus value, right, is equal to trust and authority, right? The person you see in your feed every day or every couple of days giving you value is a person you're going to trust, and then that person will actually be in a space of authority. That's the way influencers right now actually are influencers, because they're influencing you, and the way they're influencing is because you're seeing them in the feed every day and they're giving value. Well, some don't give value, but but the ones that give value are the ones that actually have the trust and authority. And when you have that, you kind of have an unfair advantage, right? The leads are not cold, right? They're actually looking forward to you calling them, right? So that's basically the brainwashing process. It's basically education. And we are being brainwashed day to day, every day on social media, with TV. So, and this, well, there's the good type of brainwashing and there's the bad type. The good type is people that are actually educating you, right? So now, how do we implement this same process for our clients, or maybe if you want to do that as a window replacement company, right? So immediately a lead comes in, we send out a welcome video that goes out within 15 minutes. We have automations that go out, right? So what are in these videos? So again, as I said, it's repetition plus value, right? So we have videos like three types of windows, which is right for you. What you should pay for quality windows. Don't get ripped off, right? So if you see these kind of videos, what they are doing is they're actually you're like kind of letting the homeowner know that you are in their corner, right? So if I'm in your corner and I'm there actually wanting to help you, then there's this idea of, the law of reciprocity. We'll talk about that later, right? But then sending basically this kind of emails is like you educating them and then helping them to figure out their pain points. A lot of people actually like, for example, this third one that says the biggest mistakes homeowners make when replacing windows. A lot of them are actually terrified about making mistakes. They're going to spend, I don't know, five to $20,000, They want to be sure that their money is actually going to go towards good windows and quality installation. So, but then if they have a video of someone that's actually opening up the kimono and then giving them information about this is actually the best way to avoid these mistakes, basically we're going to have that trust and authority, right? The idea is, why would they want to go with someone else when we've been there educating them, right? Some leads are ready to buy now. Some leads, you call them, they're ready to buy now. But then those are few and far between. We have 90% of leads that they are still kind of in the research stage, right? But then if you call them and then they don't pick up the phone, but then they see multiple videos, the next time they get the call and they know who the call is coming from, they will be more inclined to pick up the phone. That's how we are seeing, like, 50, 60, 70, sometimes 70% contact rates with our leads, right? So, um again, these videos are, they're not, it's not rocket science. So basically 30 to 60 seconds, basically pure education. We're not pitching, we're just saying we just want to help you. And that sequence keeps running every day. Sometimes they see, depending on how short the window is, right? So we kind of, basically how we did is we did retargeting on the advertising platforms, right? They could see 3, 4 videos in a session, right? They could see 2 videos in a session, but then over a day, they are seeing multiple videos from us, right? So in the span of 7 days, while we are calling them through the dialer, they are seeing our educational videos, and the leads are being nurtured over time, right? So, and then the thing is, they start seeing you as the authority, right? So when your rep finally connects, it's like, oh yeah, I've been watching your videos. We get that a lot. People saying, oh wow, I actually saw your video online. That was really cool. That was actually a really nice video, you know. So then we are coming in, we already have our foot in the door. We're not coming in as a stranger, right? So what is the unfair advantage in this situation, right? So everyone else is like, saying, oh yeah, hello, yeah, I want a free quote. Oh, click this link. You get, I don't know, 0% down, 20% off installation and all that. So these kind of tactics are basically aggressive, high aggressive tactics to get people to, to click or to take action. But we are flipping this, right? To We are teaching them about Windows, energy efficiency, quality, right? And then the law of reciprocity basically just kicks in, right? And that law basically says, if someone does something for you, you kind of feel obliged to do something back, even if it's just picking up the phone and then having that conversation about your windows, right? So they've been, quote unquote, brainwashed to see value over price in this video, right? Because we're talking about, the mistakes you're gonna make. Be careful when you have, I don't know, such a low quote. You don't know what kind of windows you're gonna get. So this is how we turn, people that are price shopping into quality buyers, or this is how you actually extract the quality buyers from the audience. Because the people that actually want to know the mistakes, or people that want to be educated, are actually the best buyers, right? So it's actually simple to set this up, right? So you set this up using the CRM. You probably have a CRM, to automate this with email and then SMS, and then these videos go out every day. That's on the demand side, where we can actually pull this out. But then on the Facebook platforms, on the Meta platforms, so what we're actually able to do is also take that and also do the retargeting as well to those exact videos, right? So again, so finally, just want to basically come back to it, right? I started with the brainwashing idea. So is this manipulation, right? Well, again, it was kind of like a hack to kind of get you to watch this video. So if you're still here, it did work. And we use these hacks every day in our videos as well too. But it's simple education. An educated buyer is a better buyer, right? That's basically what we believe in, right? So everyone is, fighting for attention, with the multiple claims, 0% down. Like I hate seeing those kind of ads, right? Because what is a 0% down ad gonna attract? Someone that doesn't have money to pay, right? But what we want is people that understand value, that wanna actually get quality work done. And these people are there in the audience. We just need to pick them out. We just need to call them out. How do you call them out? With education. So what we're doing is we're pre-programming the leads to want to hear from us. So that's how we set that up, right? So basically, you have less canceled appointments and then more sales. So this is something that you can do on your own. Basically educate your buyers, set them up, set yourself up for success, by doing this. But if you need help, we do this for our clients every day, right? So we nurture the leads over time, so you get better contact rates and then better buyers as well too, right? So if you want to lead vendor that actually has you in their corner or has them in your corner, give us a call. The link is in the description below. Book a call and then we can, have a chat with you and then see how we can generate you quality leads. Talk to you soon in the next video.